Hey guys, Boston's Bus Witch here, aka Oracle Goddess. So I wanted to get back to another video of the sacred bath rituals because I have to head out soon. So this one is your inner child cleanse. It pretty much is in this bath ritual you will connect with two aspects of your inner child. There is a wounded child within who can act out or remain frustrated. You can comfort this wounded child with who was an expression of your inability to trust God, a shadow self that feels separate. When ignored, this wounded child exhibits fear, anger, neediness, blame, guilt, and criticism. When you can comfort and integrate your wounded child, she can heal and cross over from past to present and from fear into love. Another aspect of your inner child is your divine. She is a lifetime flower who knows that she's loved. She's sweet, present, innocent, creative, and informs your life in the wonder, innocence, and simplicity. Reconnect with your inner child and give her the love and attention she deserves in this next bath. And the recipe for this is 4 drops of the yin and yang essential oil, 3 drops of sandalwood oil, 3 drops of lemongrass, 4 drops of frankincense, quartz crystal, pink candle, 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, and geranium tea. Explanations of the bath elements. Okay, so the explanation of the bath elements are pretty much yin and yang oil creates emotional balance and peace. Sandalwood oil is relaxing, focuses the mind. Lemongrass oil reworks trauma and helps you to rebuild your self-image. Frankincense oil is especially for it's spiritual oil for grounding. The bath ritual, after you draw in your bath, light a pink candle and relax. Call in the Divine Mother to help. Imagine your inner child. Notice how he or she is. Then tune in to her 2 aspects, the wounded and the divine child. Your divine child is that happy little person who feels protected, joyful, full of playful innocence. This child wants you to laugh and to enjoy your life. And in each moment, I've often thought that children have so much energy because they live in the present. After they cry, it's forgotten. They aren't worried about what's for dinner or about paying the bills. They do whatever is right in front of them and remain fully absorbed in it. How can you learn from your inner child and bring the equalities into your life? What messages does that have for you? Another aspect of your inner child is your wounded child. Get a picture of you as a child at a sentimental age when you were hurt, so that you can feel into your experience and in her presence at that time. What does she want you to know? Your wounded child didn't feel heard in the past when she was in pain. So she got stuck in a certain age and stage. She's still waiting for you to see her, free her, and meet her needs. This is your best opportunity to become the parent you needed, but didn't have at the time. Maybe your little girl wants to play instead of work. She maybe wants to focus on herself rather than taking care of others. She may want to unconditionally love instead of criticism. You will ask her, visualize her, and listen. Let her know that you will care for her and ask her advice about what would make her happy going forward. And promise her that you're not going anywhere so she won't be alone. Here's an example of this process. Chuck had a wounded child who was made to move all the time for his parents' jobs, and his failings were never acknowledged. Now then, authorities, like bosses, tell him what to do or ask that he makes large changes, right? His wounded child panics, and he often sabotages things. He needed to reassure his wounded child that he never consult him before making any big decisions. They learned to become a team. You can bring your wounded child before Divine Mother now. Divine Mother can give her all unconditional love and safety she deserves. Divine Mother embraces her and radiates orange energy into your second chakra to clear old pain so you're filled with trust. Your inner child claps because she wants you to feel light, free, trusting, and happy. She wants to enjoy the world and feel right at home. Let me see. So feel right at home. So your relationships, right? Let Divine Mother enfold and heal your wounded child so that she's whole. Meditate for 15 minutes and ask your wounded child and your divine child what they most need to be happy and adapt your life accordingly. Decide how Divine Mother, you, your divine child, and your wounded child can work together. When you're finished, affirm, I carry my inner child in my heart, and I regularly consult her about my choices and integrate her gifts. I shower her with unconditional love and speak to her with compassion. When you're ready, thank Divine Mother and your inner child and blow out the pink candle. Afterward, go to your place of relaxation and drink some geranium tea. Geranium is known to release traumatic past memories. Journal about your inner child and write down the kind of parent you will be to her. Record anything she told you and continue to check with her to see how she is feeling. You can even write her a letter. We began these sacred bath recipes with this bath foundations. So I wanted to bring this to you because, you know, me and my friend were talking about this, and I really thought a lot of people, you know, do go through a lot of trauma, and they never get to get closure for that inner child trauma, that inner child life, experience, whether it's abuse, neglect, unorthodox things that I will not even say, because we all know the pain that people go through. Everybody has a history, some worse than others, and I really feel like this is something that you can do to make yourself feel happy, loved, and relaxed, and deserving that you will become a magnet for all that you wish to attract. So please make sure that you do the sacred bath that I told you about, the first couple, and then follow up with this. This will enable you to give more unconditionally to others because you are already full of love. On the next bath, I'll focus on your love life, how to connect with a partner, and whether you're dating or a long-term relationship or married. But I wanted to give that bath about the inner child because that is so important to people. And a lot of people live today stuck in that mentality of what they experienced as a child, whether it was rape, molestation. The parents are drug addicts. I mean, I'm going to put it out there. I don't care who judges me. I was on my own at 12, 13 years old because, my parents fucked up, so, and I went through a lot of shit. So I really do think that people need to connect with this and really, really, do the baths. This is like the third or fourth video. So do the baths, and I'm telling you, you will feel aligned, your chakras, you will be beaming with power and full of love and light, and that's all that matters. So Boston's Blessed Witch out with many blessings, love, and all matters to everybody. I'll be back soon with the love section. Bye.